This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, local family farms receive Hoosier Homestead honors. There's still time to vote for Huntingburg in the America's Main Street contest. And snow sets records in Indiana and causes some traffic problems. In sports, Kurt Guxell reviews Forest Park's run for a state championship. Denny Spinner, Mayor of Huntingburg, joins us for WJTS Monday with the Mayor. All this and more in tonight's news. Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. Area farms received a Hoosier Homestead Award in recognition of their commitment to Indiana agriculture during this year's spring ceremony in Indianapolis. This past Friday at the Indiana State House, the Merkel and Schrader farms of DuBois County were presented with the Hoosier Homestead Award by Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch and Indiana State Department of Agriculture Director Bruce Keltler. In Spencer County, the Lee and Singer Scott Farms received the award, and in Davies County, the Ryan farming operation was recognized. In order to receive the award, farms must be owned by the same family for more than 100 consecutive years and consist of more than 20 acres or produce more than $1,000 of agricultural products per year. Indiana farms may qualify for 3 honors: Centennial Award for 100 years of ownership, Sesquicentennial Award for 150 years of ownership, and the Bicentennial Award for 200 years of ownership. The Merkel family farm was awarded a centennial recognition with their operation beginning in 1845, as the Schrader family farm saw both the Centennial and Sesquicentennial Award with their farm's origin dating back to 1845. The Singer Scott farming operation was awarded a centennial recognition with their operation beginning in 1918, as the Lee farm saw both the Centennial and Sesquicentennial Award with their farm's origination dating back to 1855. Ryan Farms was awarded a sesquicentennial recognition with farm's origin dating back to 1867. Lieutenant Governor Crouch said that because Indiana has such a thriving farming community, the state is at the top of the nation for production, and that these long-standing farms keep Hoosiers moving forward. And since the program's inception in 1976, more than 5,000 families have received the Hoosier Homestead Award. Keltler added by saying each generation of Hoosier farmers have learned to adapt and evaluate how to keep their operations successful with changing times and technology, and that it was an honor to celebrate the Indiana farmers at the State House. Over the weekend, Indiana State Police arrested a Gibson County man for driving under the influence and transporting his infant son. 41-year-old Timothy Oda of Princeton was arrested Saturday night on a charge of driving while intoxicated after he crashed the 1997 Oldsmobile he was driving into a median. Saturday night, the Gibson County Sheriff's Department dispatched information regarding a driver of a 1997 Oldsmobile driving erratically on US 41 north of County Road 350 South. An Indiana State trooper was in the area when 911 dispatch received another call that the vehicle had crashed into the median north of County Road 300 South. When state police arrived, they identified Oda as the driver and detected an odor of alcoholic beverage while observing open alcohol containers on the floorboard. Oda's 8-month-old son was also located restrained in a child safety seat in the back seat. Oda was transported to Gibson General Hospital. Further investigation revealed Oda had a blood alcohol content of 0.15%. The child was not injured and was later released to his mother. Oda was transported to the Gibson County Jail. He was later released after posting bond early Sunday morning. He is facing charges of driving while intoxicated with a passenger less than 18 years of age, Class 6 felony. Driving while intoxicated, a Class A misdemeanor. A traffic stop last week in Tell City led to the discovery of over $10,000 and 2 pounds of methamphetamine. 55-year-old Jennifer Gibbs and 56-year-old Edward Gibbs, both of Grandview, were arrested last week and are facing multiple charges following a traffic stop that resulted in the seizure of approximately 2 pounds of methamphetamine, along with approximately $11,000 in cash. A Perry County Sheriff's Department deputy conducted a traffic stop on Thursday of last week, and after making contact with the couple, established sufficient probable cause to obtain a search warrant for illegal drugs. Tell City Police assisted the Perry County Sheriff's Department in the investigation. The Gibbs were lodged in the Perry County Detention Center under a $32,000 cash bond. They are both facing multiple dealing and possession charges. Authorities in Ferdinand are asking for the public's assistance as they look into a hit-and-run type of incident they say took place sometime during a 90-minute period early Sunday morning. Around 8:30 a.m. Sunday, an officer with the Ferdinand Police Department, while on patrol, noticed a mailbox that had been hit, as well as ruts in the yard of a home located along the 1700 block of Main Street. Police alerted the owner of the residence of what discovered, and after speaking with them, police figure that incident had to have taken place sometime between 7 and 8:30 a.m. Anyone with information in regards to this incident is asked to contact the Ferdinand Police Department at 812-367-1806, 367-1806. There is still time to vote for Huntingburg's 4th Street as the city has been nominated for America's Main Street Contest. America's Main Street Contest is put on by Independent We Stand, a movement of independently owned businesses across the country dedicated to educating their communities about the importance and benefits of buying local. The goal of the contest is to help promote the importance and strong economic benefits of main streets like the one along 4th Street in Huntingburg, and that the small businesses that help them thrive. Huntingburg's 4th Street has a chance to receive $25,000 in cash and related prizes to help revitalize the area. City and county residents alike have until April 4th to vote. The historic downtown in Huntingburg is the heart of its community, featuring shops and several family-owned restaurants. Huntingburg was dubbed as Little Hollywood at one time, with its downtown area as the background to the film Hard Rain, along with the use of League Stadium, where A League of Their Own was filmed. Designated as a stellar community, the 2014 city continues to put the city continues to put forth efforts to revitalize and still has many opportunities to preserve and maintain its historic downtown. With this nomination, the city hopes patrons in the area see the potential that they as a community see and vote for Huntingburg, a city like no other. To vote for Huntingburg in the America's Main Street Contest, you can visit Destination Huntingburg's Facebook page, as a direct link to vote for Huntingburg is provided for you, or you can visit the website mainstreetcontest.com. The Indiana Department of Revenue says that since the inception of a fraud prevention program, hackers don't seem to be targeting the state's residents as much. The agency says it has halted more than $111 million in refunds for at least 61,000 fraudulent tax returns since launching the Identity Protection and Fraud Prevention Program in 2014. The department collects data on all tax returns, regardless of whether they are filed electronically or on paper. The program uses an algorithm to flag suspicious returns and an identity confirmation quiz to protect legitimate taxpayers. In its first year, the program saved $88 million in refunds that it otherwise would have issued based on fraudulent tax returns. That number dropped significantly in 2015 to $14 million and is at $1.3 million so far this year. The Invasive Species Awareness Coalition, or ISAC, of DuBois County is hosting 2 Wildflower Walks this spring. The first walk on Wednesday, April 4th is from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time and is co-sponsored by the Ferdinand State Forest. Participants meet at the boat dock along the lake in Ferdinand State Forest. ISAC member and nature enthusiast Carla Striegel Winter will lead this stroll, showing off some of our mid-season spring flowers in the area. A second walk of the spring is on Tuesday, April 10th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern at the River Walk in Jasper. Participants should meet at the ISAC Chair Ron Rathfon at the gazebo and prepare to enjoy an evening discovering the native plants along the River Walk. Reservations are not required for either event, and anyone is welcome to attend. For more information on these events or the Invasive Species Awareness Coalition of DuBois County, go to the website isacdc.org or visit their Facebook page, or just simply call Ron at 812-678-5049, 678-5049. While our area saw rain, light snow, and even hail on Saturday, a winter storm produced the second snowiest March day on record in Indianapolis, as many of you experienced as you went to see Forest Park play in the state basketball tournament in Indy. The snow contributed to an SUV going through a guardrail and tumbling onto Interstate 65 here in southern Indiana. The National Weather Service says 10.2 inches of snow recorded Saturday near Indianapolis International Airport was topped only in March by 12.1 inches of snowfall on March 19, 1906. The snow fell in a narrow band that missed other nearby communities, including Muncie and Anderson. Indiana State Police say an SUV driven by a southern Indiana man went out of control on an icy Jackson County overpass Saturday afternoon, sending that vehicle through a guardrail and onto northbound lanes of I-65. It landed on another SUV before coming to a rest on its side. The driver was hospitalized in critical condition. We'll take a look at the rainy forecast for this week in a moment here on 18 WJTS. But now stay tuned as we'll talk with Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner on our weekly Monday with the Mayor segment.